you say you are, it will come out. Trust and believe.
I'm looking for a man who is preferably Black or African American or of Caribbean background, 50 to 65.
Raise your kid. Do looks make a house a home? Do looks sit there and cook the food for you for real?
He walks right here. What does he do, you ask? He leaves.
Have you seen her, my Filipina? Tell me.
Oh man. So hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this one.
So many women have a similar trait that seems to shy men away from them.
Masculinity.
There's a lot of indecent exposure from women out here. The behavior, the entitlement, the lack of accountability. Please. People say don't care what anybody else thinks, but I think you should care what everybody thinks. You never know who's watching. You never know who's making sure your character aligns with who you say you are. Men have come up to me telling me, oh, the dating pool is trash. There's no more good women left here anymore. It's hard, so hard to find a good woman. You'll never know how powerful a virtuous woman is until you see one. Your demeanor is nurture. Your soul is love. And you can't fake something like this because time is the true test. If not who you say you are, it will come out. Trust and believe. It may take months, it may take years, but God will revenge. And it feels like there's a never-ending amount of people that will never understand what exactly it is about you, except everything that it is about you.
Yeah, and it always happens. And over some time, guys have seen most modern women are just not up to snuff. And it's funny when I say that, not up to snuff, right? I said that to my wife the other day, and she's Filipina. She's like, what do you mean not up to snuff, not up to snuff? I said, no, baby, it's the lingo we use in the West. But anyway, it's true. They're not up to snuff. And guys let it be known right now all over the social media. Now, there's certain guys that still deal with women. I'm not saying you can't find any good woman back home, but is it like what you can find outside? No, it's a big difference.
My name's Keisha.
Okay, Keisha took the glasses off. You was giving me teacher vibes.
Let me read this really quickly. It says she's 24, wants a man who's 50 years old or older. He should make at least $100K and have no kids. All right.
Nice. Okay, video vixen. I'm teaching a video vixen. I'm joking. What's your Keisha? Where you calling us from, honey?
Boston, Massachusetts.
Boston, Massachusetts. How old are you?
24.
24. Do you have any kids?
No kids.
No kids. All right, baby girl. What kind of man you looking for?
So I'm looking for a man who is preferably Black or African American or of Caribbean background, in the ages of 50 to 65.
Woo! Pause. So you want to go 25 years older?
Yes, I'm looking for men who have the wisdom that time can bring.
And a man that has a certain amount of money, I think, too.
Yes.
So you want to start at 50?
Yes.
So you wouldn't date a man your age?
I have before, and I don't think I will be doing that anymore.
What was the difference between, well, I know the difference, but I want to hear from you. Why nobody your age? Hey, that's your dad's age.
I don't actually have a father, but besides that point.
Did you have a relationship with your dad?
No, but I do believe that I am a traditional-minded woman.
Traditional-minded. But she does want a daddy. I mean, we got to be real.
And I value that mindset in older men. So that's what I'm looking for.
What else are your desires?
Yes. So similar moral belief, someone coming from a Christian or Catholic background and who makes around $100,000 or up.
Okay. Are those mandatory?
Yes.
Okay. So he has to have a Christian background and he has to make at least $100K.
Yes.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
No.
You don't care how he looks?
No.
Could he have children?
Preferably no children, or if they're children, they need to be way older than me.
They might be your age. Would you be okay with that?
That's fine, but I'm preferably not looking for people who have children because I want to make my own family.
So you want a 45-year-old man that makes over 100K or more and never had kids?
Yes, preferably.
Now listen, Kendra Cousins, you're going to be a highlight. They're going to talk about your requirements and requests in the comment section. Is there any response? This is your opportunity to respond to any of the naysayers, anybody that has an opinion about you wanting a man 25 years older, about him not having kids.
I'll tell you one thing, right? Her wishes could very well be what she gets, right? Now, there's not a lot of guys that are that age that are making that much, but there are guys that age making that much looking for a woman like her. See, she already has set in her head. She knows a younger guy is not going to make 100,000 a year unless he, came up with something and it took off. She knows the guy needs to be older and to be established, and she wants that. Now, you know what's the wild thing? Guys that are like that are looking for a woman like her, well-mannered. She might have a shot. I'm not gonna. Now it's harder to find it. It's a higher probability. It's a lower probability, but she probably can find it.
He has to make at least 100K. Do you want to say anything to the people that might try to come for you in the comment section?
I can say that I don't subscribe to anybody's opinions of me that do not serve me for my highest good.
Damn! Woo! Keisha Reddy, you about that life. You about that life. I mean, as in, you don't care what other people think. I think you're attractive, and she doesn't care about what you got to say, Kendra Cousins, in the comment section, because you won't serve to her life.
Period.
I mean, that's one of them things, She might find that guy, right? Now, 24 years old, she knows what she's looking for. She has her mindset. This girl has done her homework. It sounds like she just got finished watching old videos of Kevin Samuels for like a bunch of hours. She couldn't watch it for months. She could have been watching other things for months. She's watching everything going on in YouTube. This girl is very aware. I wish her luck, right? She has a good head on her shoulders. Now, is it her goals are high, but she's aiming high and she's young. That's the thing. She's young and ready. And the guy's definitely going to take her up on the offer and make that his wife.
Do looks raise your kid? Do looks make a house a home? Do looks sit there and cook the food for you for real? Based upon how she looks doesn't make her value some, though.
All right, here's the thing. In this generation, especially since we have social media, it's a competitive market for women to be the best looking for the man.
Now, I got to say one thing, right? Now, you see the woman before that. Now, these women are saying, looks doesn't cook the food. Looks doesn't do this. But you... high value man, you want a man that makes over 100,000, he's gonna want a woman that looks good. That's just facts, right?
Beauty is the number one thing that you guys have to your advantage.
But it's not everything. My looks should not be the biggest percentage on the chart.
Yes, it should to that man.
You deciding to go ahead and give your kids to CPS, where were you at mentally where you were like, you know what, I need help and this is what I need to do to make it better for my family?
So honestly, well, as far as the mental state, I'm perfectly sane. Ain't nothing wrong with me. It's just, I love my kids so much. I just got tired. I want more for them. So it's like I want more for them so much that it was eating me alive, like my very existence. And every day I'm waking up and going to sleep. I'm like, hell no, this can't be it. Like, no, I'm not going for that.
Be honest, lady. You wanted freedom. That's what you wanted.
It was just, so honestly, before this, a lot of people don't know, outside of the 2 colleges, I was also working 2 jobs. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, I've already let the world know that all I know is the hood. I've grown up in the hood. So obviously, I'm on welfare. I get food stamps and stuff. And, I was getting childcare with JFS. This would now be my second time going through some pure straight BS because of, like JFS and stuff. And So this time they took, for no reason, my child care was still active, but they took my kids off the roster. And I'm like, okay, why'd y'all do that? So, you can't get a hold of them for like ever.
Give me, how many kids do you have?
I have 5 kids. 5 beautiful, very intelligent kids.
And in the videos, you also said that the fathers don't help.
No. So a lot of the people, I'm actually so happy to be able to actually shed light on this. So a lot of people, I've been a mom since I was 15. My oldest 2 kids actually came from rape. Yeah. And
wow.
Yes, a lot of people, some of the people who are closest to me know, of course, but my oldest 2.
No, I got to pause it right there. You were graped, and we got to close that out, that R word, but you were graped and you kept the babies. Now, I'm definitely not one into snuffing the baby off, right? But you were graped. And I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm sure you don't have the same beliefs I have. Why did you keep the baby? Why? You're looking at that baby every day saying, oh, you came from this. Retarded.
My oldest 2 kids came from rape. So I struggled with all of that. And I was secretly working 2 jobs while doing high school. So on my 18th birthday, guess what I did? I got me an apartment. I paid my rent up for a year and 3 months. And you damn right, I took my babies and I ran. What else was I going to do? Sit here and keep dealing with that? No. No. I'm not. I'm sorry. So I did. I took my kids and I ran. Then I met my youngest son's dad, and he was no better. He turned out to be just more of a monster. And a lot of people's like, oh, the way you talk about him, if people understood what this man did while he was alive, and I'm not even talking about the females, and because I'm sorry, that's kind of just like what every man does. No man is made to be monogamous. So it's the other stuff that followed behind closed doors. Yeah. So a lot of people, he had a drug issue, A
lot of women, the reason why they even allow themselves to get in a relationship with this wrong guy is because they have things they need to heal from. And that lack of healing causes them to look at things differently, to be afraid to be completely vulnerable. So they kind of choose a guy who is acceptable enough to be with, but doesn't really take them there. Like I gave an example in a previous video where once a woman's been hurt, let's just say the guy that hurt her feelings for him were at a level 10. And so now she consciously or subconsciously chooses men who are no higher than a level 8, so to speak, because that makes her feel safer. It makes her feel like, all right, I won't fall too deep into this. But then the problem is you're getting with a man you're not truly into, and the foundation needed to have a successful relationship is not there. All right.
I couldn't deal with that. So around the time that he died, me and him, I was kind of like, I found my voice. I found my worth. Like I was kind of leaving him. It was like a real big messy situation.
Another huge thing on social media is obviously.
Now I gotta stop it right here. Right. This is a big reason why young girls should keep their legs closed. This is it. This is why the single mom song was so popular. She was 15. And that song hits. You let him hit it raw, didn't have a care at all. Now you're a single mom.
Let him hit it raw, you didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom.
That's what happened. Now you're a single mom.
Now you're a single mom.
You gave your kids away. Do you know how bad that looks? No matter your age, what? A guy, see, this is what women do. When women learn about you, they research you. So when somebody types in a moral X, they're going to find you immediately. How do I know? I did that. Let me show you guys what I found. So I typed in a moral X, and this is what I came up with. It says, a woman by the name of Amoral Lex telecasted the moment she gave her 5 kids up to CPS, to the shock of everyone on the net. She broadcasted that she was doing it all since I was doing it all since I was 15. She's 27 now. No one helped her with any of her 5 kids. Not her baby daddy, not her family members, not even a friend. Me as a man seeing that, I'm looking at that going, but you were 15. Why did you make that mistake at 15? And then you kept the baby and you said you were great? And they have an article on her. Right away, I'm saying, red flag, not dealing with her. She may give up my kid. What are you thinking?
What happened to men making the first move? I'm sitting here at a dog park at 7:40 on a Sunday night. I look across the way. I see a fine black man drinking a beer, working on his laptop with a lab. Hey, friend. Hey. He gets up. I keep staring at him until he stares at me back and he nods his head and I nod my head. He walks right here to this seat. I'm just doing like the casual like stare, you know. What does he do, you ask? He leaves. And see, now typically I would be like, okay, he probably didn't think I was cute, but I have a blowout right now, so of course I'm cute.
I can almost guarantee you men still make the first move. The only answer I'm coming up with right now for you, baby, is you wasn't cute to him, and that's okay. You know, you could have said something as well if you really wanted him, but let's not get into that.
And that's exactly what happened. He came over and said, I'm good. Now, if you felt that he was the cat's meow, that means in other women's eyes, he was the cat's meow, right? So he came over and he obviously is an aggressive man because he came over and sat right next to you. Exactly like the guy explained in the bonnet, right? That's exactly what it was. He came over and said, oh, hell no. I'm not talking to this woman. Never! Why am I wasting myself on that? Men feel that way, right? And why does he feel that way? Because the same way you liked him, many other girls like him.
Because look, the Chinese and the Koreans got the beauty supplies, the Vietnamese got the nail salons. Thank you. What do you have?
Have you seen her, my Filipina? Tell me.
Oh man. So they have the beauty salons. The other ones got the massage parlors. What do you have? And by showing this, it's kind of like saying, we have your men. And also we have your hair. But look, right now, I love being alive now. That's what's going on. Filipinas are taking all of your men.
There ain't nothing in this world, nothing in this world like a Filipina girl.
Look at it. Check this out. White men, black men, African men, men from all, it's not just guys from America. It's not just, it's passport bros from all makeups and colors in different countries. Look at that. Look at his back brother. He might be from US or he might be from Africa. I don't know. This brother here, look at it. They're taking all of your men. All of them. Check this out. I don't want to play this song because of the copyright. But oh yeah, and I need her, but tell me have her one and only Filipina. And that's what they have. They have your men, lady. So you can do all that yapping all you want. Guys are still going to the Philippines, black, white, even if there was Martians and there was green guys, they'd be going to the Philippines too. The reason why they'd be going is because the women are hard workers and they don't complain about it. Do you know what that feels like when a woman will break her back and not complain? Oh, it's too hard for me. Oh man, you're not helping me. I want a divorce. There's no divorce. So you think a man is not thinking that's the choice for me? And guys are doing that because they definitely realize
This is the way.
passport, bro. Cash for no. It's more to life than dealing with you.
Oh, absolutely.